So this is the third update to the Akimbo GoFundMe. Um, it's been, well, it's May right now, so it's been a while, and I am busy as hell. Not sitting on my hands, but what I've come to the conclusion is this really isn't a project that's worth making a half-assed effort on. And there were so many people that gave me money and were really excited about it, and I don't want to send out something that's not ready yet, or that's not as good as it could be as far as I can get it. So what I've been doing since the last time is running through as many different configurations as I can, as many different design tweaks. I've sent out a handful of early prototypes in different configurations to try and get some feedback on what works and what doesn't work. So for example, on this, there are several ways to tweak the way that these behave. There's the distances from here to here, changes the leverage on the rope. Similarly, the distance from here to here changes the leverage that the top arm exerts on the bottom arm. There are different lengths of spine, different shapes to the cam, and different lengths to the nose of the cam, different spring sizes. So all of these things are things that I've run through, and unfortunately, this is my shop. These are the tools I'm working with, and it takes me, I might get a couple hours here and there after work to try something out, and I got to cut it out and draw it and put it together, and it takes me a little while to do each one. But I think that what I've arrived at is a really solid design. The very first video I posted there, I had a list of the problems that remained to be solved, and I'm pretty sure that the majority of those problems have been solved. And a couple of the things that were just things that I had sort of not counted on doing at all, like spring loading the top arm and things like that. It just wasn't, I didn't think it was going to happen. But every time somebody gives me some feedback or somebody has a good idea, I've tried to take it on board and make this better. So every time I see an opportunity to make it better, I say, hey, I should make it better. Instead of saying it's good enough right now, I'm going to make a bunch, I'm going to send them out, and then people are going to have it, and then a month later, I'm going to make a different version and say, oh, hey, check it out, this is better. And then, everybody's pissed at me because they got the second-rate version. But anyhow, yeah, that's pretty much that. At the moment, I've got these bushings that I am trying out, because one of the things that a couple of people have pointed out to me is that being able to repeatably fasten the bolts to the same torque specs without having to go by feel is gonna be much better, and I agree. Up to now, what I've been doing is just tightening the bolt to where it feels good and the cam works and everything seems like it fits right and moves correctly. but it's all very much a go by feel kind of thing. With the bushing in place, it should be, you tighten the nut down as tight as it should be, and that's it. You don't have to fiddle with it. You don't have to feel it. It just should be the same every time. And then if, say, the cam needs to be replaced at some point, the bottom cam or the top cam, it's easy enough to take it off, put a new one on, tighten the bolt down, and you're ready to go. You don't have to rely on the end user being able to figure out what the, how tight it should be, and making it not work. So anyhow, that is the update for May. The good news is I hopefully have found a manufacturer who is going to make the final product. I've got the design to where I'm pretty confident that it is as good as it's going to get. Unless somebody has another brilliant idea and tells me how to make it better. But we shall see in the next couple weeks if I can come up with an actual solid date or idea of when this is going to be ready. But I really hope that it will be sooner than later. So thank you again, and I will try and do more updates a little more often. All right, cheers. Bye.